Welcome to 5-Minute AT, a series of short assistive technology tutorials which are never longer than 5 minutes. These tutorials are brought to you by Bright. During this session we'll look at tools which are built into most internet browsers, and these tools can assist people with accessing internet content. Now there's many add-ons and settings which can be changed in browsers, but for this session I'm going to focus on the straightforward, instantly accessible tools, so there's no need for any downloads or going into any settings. I'll be demonstrating on Internet Explorer for PC, but these will also work on other browsers such as Firefox and Chrome. And I'll also tell you if there's any different keyboard shortcuts if you're using Safari on a Mac. So, firstly, the simple stuff which is often overlooked. The return key. Often when I see people typing a web address into a browser, then they will type it and then reach for their mouse to hit go. Instead of that, it's very simple just to hit the return key, biggest key on your keyboard, and that will take you to that website. The same is true if you're searching for anything on the internet. You can type in your search term, and instead of then having to hit the search button, you can just press return on the keyboard, and that will take you straight to the search results. The other thing that people do a lot is to go backwards and forwards through pages that they've already looked at, and you can use the buttons at the top of your browser, but it's much simpler just to hold down the Alt key on the keyboard and press left arrow, and that will take you back through the pages you've looked at. If you hold down the Alt key and press right arrow, that will take you forward through the pages you've looked at. If you're on a Mac, then you need to hold down the Command key and press left square bracket or right square bracket to achieve the same thing. To navigate within a web page, then you can use the scroll bar on the right hand side to move up and down, or you can just use the down arrow to move down the page and the up arrow on your keyboard to move up the page. If you want to move in bigger chunks, then on a PC you'll need to use page down and page up keys, but if you're on a Mac, then you will need to hold down the Option key and press the up and down arrows. On pages like this one, there's an awful lot of text, and if I want to find a specific word or phrase, then I don't want to have to scan through all of the text to find it. So there's a very simple way to find text that you're looking for. If you hold down Control and press F for find, then a box will appear at the top of the page, or sometimes at the bottom, depending on your browser, and if you type in the word and hit return, it will find all instances of that word on that page. Now if I keep hitting return, it will just cycle through those until I get to the next one, and when it reaches the bottom it will jump back to the top. If you're working on a Mac, then you'll need to use the keyboard shortcut Option, Command and F to do that in Safari. Now users might also want to enlarge the text on a screen if it's too small for them to see, or if pictures are too small, and you can do this just by zooming in. And if I hold down the Control key and press the plus, then that will zoom in different amounts. If I continue holding that down and press minus, then it will zoom back out again. If I want to get back to the normal level, or 100% zoom as it's sometimes called, I hold down Control and press 0. Now if I'm on a Mac, I use the same keys, plus, minus and 0, but I need to hold down the Command key. Okay, that's it for this session, so be sure to have a look at the other videos on the 5-Minute AT channel, and don't forget to visit www.bright.ac.uk for further resources and information on training and consultancy.